Welcome along then to opening round of this week's GP event, the William Team Series event. Different location right now, but we're going to do this recording free-to-play account right here and let me know how you're getting on so far this week. So free-to-play account, how is it looking so far? Well, of course, we haven't raced, but we are in contender and we are currently around P50, P49 as we look to try and put in a decent score to get us through to the final round. Now, what have we got first race coming up? We've got Miami, race start and power unit. And when we go and take a look at the boosts, we're probably going to be losing Instinct, I imagine, because that is pretty much the best race start power unit that we have got. We have got no Rooster, and obviously Hook's changed the recent Surf boost. This is the setup we're using. We've gone for a little bit of qualifying to try and help us further up the grid because we've got 159 power units, so that should be pretty good. Now, I do expect the AI to pretty much run around that, so we should be still roughly in the mix with 159. You can see the Red Bulls out front pretty much 166, but Instinct could help us. But let's find out. We're going to go hunting in race number 1, Bottas and Albon. So let's get this underway. Race number 1, leave a like on the video. Let's go. It's time for Miami. So here we go. First race up, difficult matchup here in contender. And we're going to absolutely try to see if we've got the minerals to be able to do some damage. We're about to find out. Can we get off to a nice start? What strategy are we going to run? We're going to find out. P8, wow, Bottas only P18. That's drastic from the back. Now, it is dry, so I'm thinking of 2-stop is probably the way to go. Albon on softs, Bottas on mediums. Instinct boost is a go. Let's give it our absolutely all. So I'm thinking a 2-soft, 2-soft, 3 medium with Albon, and maybe a 3 medium, 2-soft, 2-soft with Bottas. I think a 1-stop is going to be too slow in this race, but we will find out. Rival, it's go time. Rival potentially going for a 1-stop. Now, I do like the 1-stop. I did it in qualifying, but I'm really just going to try and test out to see if we can get the 2-stop working. And ultimately, at the moment, it is not a good start from Valtteri Bottas. It's a good start from Alex Albon, though, who is up to P4, P3. Bottas can switch to the 1-stop if we wish. He's got good tyre management. The question will be, is can we get through the field in not too bad of a position? P2 for Albon. What about Mr. Bottas? Can he find some room? Albon into the lead. Great, that's what we needed from him. We can put the burner on a little bit as well. Down the straight we go. Bottas only 14th. Can we close up? We can get 1 RB. And I think we're just on the cusp of a 1-stop if we want to switch. But I'm not going to switch at the moment because there's another move up to P11. Rival looking pretty slow on the hard tyres. This is what I worried about. Question is, wow, Russell has just absolutely came past us. And Albon's going to go for softs. What's Russell on? Russell's on the mediums as well, but he absolutely blitzed past. And now we are up to P11. Albon clear. Look how far Alex Albon is ahead. Beautiful start from him. And now down the straight. It's definitely a 2-stop now for Valtteri. Question is, can we get ahead of Bottas? He's going to go inside line and he's going to get the job done. Now we go for the 2-stop. We're going to have to see if we've got it in us. I do like that 1-stop, but let's find out. Can we get some more pace on the go? Albon is in a good position. Bottas not far away here. That's what we've got to remember. Not far away at all. Can we keep pushing? I mean, look at P1's only going down the straight at the moment. Bottas up to P9. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure these are going to 1-stop. We could have gone for hards. We're going to go for softs. And we're going to see what we can do. Albon back into the lead. going to pit for mediums. The Ferrari goes for mediums. Verstappen hards. Hamilton softs. Bit of a mix out there. And where do we come out with Bottas? Hopefully ahead of Alonso. And we do. This is not too bad. Getting past a couple of them cars would be nice. Oh yes, up to P9. Perfect. And now we've got to close some gaps. Don't think it's going to be 47. I don't know what we did in qualifying. I think it was like 41 or something. Maybe even higher. 42. I want to say it's 42. As Albon now pits for his medium stint. Bottas down the straight. He's not bad for 3 laps on the softs, you know, Bottas. I probably didn't realise that one. Oh, come on, Valtteri. Let's see ya. See you past Albon. Thank you. And now let's close up. So he's doing okay, but he's going to need power unit to come back. That is the problem here. He's going to need a lot of power unit to come back. P6. I mean, ideally, we need to get Albon into the lead to slow these leaders down. We can see there, currently Albon into P3. There's a chance at P2. If we make a dive. I mean, where's Bottas going to come out? Probably like top 10 still. So it's not going to be too bad. I've got to watch Albon's tyres. But he is now passed into P2. So into the pits we go. I mean, tomorrow, if we make it through, probably Bottas can run 3 soft, 4 medium here. Or 3 soft, 4 hard is probably what would do. Now, we always do test different strategies on ourselves. We'll give you the very best strategy. But I'll always test if there's any other faster way of going round in my own GP. And we're up down to P3. What do we got ahead? Leclerc will pit. There's a couple of pit stops still to happen. Bottas has got a chance here. And now we've got Albon going to come through as well. Can we get Checo? We can't. Albon's got to watch his tyres, but he inherits the lead. What else can we get off here? P10. Conserve down again. Car in the pits, so we move up to P9. Checo into P8. Come on. We've got P7 ahead of us. Definitely thinking 1 stop tomorrow. Think it still works better. Not maybe for Albon, who qualifies quite high anyway. And now, can we close on the Williams? 10% boosted driver Albon. Yes, we can. Up to P7. We'll take that. We'll absolutely take it. We're using the free boost as well. Don't think we're going to catch anybody else. There is a couple of cars out of tyres ahead of us. And we're going to tell you what, we might get a move here. On to P6. Yes, we do. P5, P4 even just ran out of tyres. But we're not going to catch. And it's not a bad start. 43 points, I think it is, from Miami with a 2-stop. And I definitely think tomorrow Bottas, maybe a bit of 3 medium, 4 hards. Or maybe even 3 soft, 4 hard. And I think that might give us a better chance. He didn't get the best starts, but we'll take away a very solid point of 43. And tell you what, the rival did look like he did a 1-stop. It didn't really work out. So let's find out in this one what the rival was running. Did we just have the better strategy? He had the increased team score of 28. And if we have a look, level 3 Bottas, level 5 Hamilton. And the car was high on cornering. So yeah, wrong setup for the rival. But we came out well. The rival did a 4-3 and a 3-4, which I think would have worked pretty good for us. But obviously that rival's car setup was completely not right. The race number 2 then. Here we go off to Azerbaijan. It's Baku. And we're hopefully going to put in another good performance. Again, this is another one of the races yesterday, or even on Thursday in qualifying, where we said 1 stop, 2 stop, 1 stop, 2 stop. But we're going to keep with the 2 stop, I think. We're going to go nice and straightforward. Qualifying again, struggling for Valtteri. Only P20. That is a bit mad. Now, we did take Fury off to see if it would work better. At the moment, not so much. We are going to be using, though, Unstoppable, because we want to be unstoppable in this race. But can we? Let's find out. Yeah, so basically in qualifying, we took a lot more qualifying stat and we didn't take Fury. Now, we have took Fury today to see if it makes a difference to our pace, because we're going to be faster in the race. We're just not going to qualify as high, which sometimes can be a bit of a pain, especially when you are so far at the back. But I think previously Bottas was around like P12, and we've leveled him up. So we've lost a lot of qualifying. And I feel that is just losing too much. It's going to hurt us too bad. Now, Albon is already into P2. Bottas, you can see, really struggling to get through the pack. And he might have to switch to a one-stop here. He's probably going to have to switch to a one-stop. Can we get 4 mediums out of this? Probably. Because Bottas has got good tyre management. Albon, definitely going to stick to the 2-stop. Can he get past the AI Albon, though? Not at the moment. Now he... Oh, come on. You were through there, Albon. And now you are through. Do we need to pit? We're going to make a very, very late call. I don't think we need to. Just going to be running out of tyres, but I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to go on to hards. Because if Softs can get just about 3 laps, then we should be fine. We should be conserving more with Bottas, but we're not. I'm going to run him a little bit longer, and we're going to be just running out at the pit lane again. So I'm going to switch this to a one-stop, and you've always got to be prepared to be able to switch. Bottas has got good pace. He's up to P13. We've just got to micromanage him a little bit more. As you can see, he's just eking his way in. Now, Albon down the straight. He's about to run out of tyres. But he's only just going to run out of tyres. Do we switch and put Bottas in the pits now? I think we're going to have to. Yeah, I think we're going to have to here. Let's cut. Bottas could have done softs easy again, but we've got to make this move stick. And you can see now Albon is out. So, very bad start. I feel like Fury is giving us good pace in the race, but the qualifying is just hurting us so badly on our current setup. But this is all about learning for Sunday. If we can get through as well, obviously it's good learning. Now we need to get through a few cars. We should be good on tyres. Rival's going to be quick with Albon. And Bottas just struggling a little bit. I mean, he's on a good boost. Should be able to pack a punch. Come on. Let's get some moves. Let's cut back down. Let's push with Albon. I mean, tyres should be absolutely okay. We've got a couple of %, but that will eke out more as we don't push. We're going to get past the Kick Sauber and past Gasly. So making our way now into P11. We've got P10 in front of us. We are making moves here in Baku. Can we continue the moves? And we can. That Fury helping us get now into the top 10. Down the straight we go. Red Bull closing it in on the mediums. I think we're going to struggle to keep that Verstappen behind, who is very, very quick. We're going to push that 20% power unit that we've got, and it doesn't even matter because we're already behind. Any pit stops to help us? Not quite just yet, unless there's some last lap pit stops. Let's push now for Albon. Just got to try and eke away any more points from this race. Would be so much nicer than what we've got now. It's going to be struggling to catch that Red Bull, who is on optimum pace, it seems. Because they are disappearing into the distance. As we do get into P9, we need a couple of pit stops to happen. It's not going to happen though, I don't think. Nobody coming in, which means P9 might be the best we can get. We've got a little bit of power unit. We are catching up on the rivals, but we don't have a lot to push with. Do we have more speed as we hunt down on this final lap P8? And you can see them just coming into shot. Rivals moved ahead quite decently, and now we've got to just try and gain any amount of power unit as we come through the final corners. We're going to try and aim past the rival. There he is in P7, pushing away. We are catching all the time, but it's not going to be. It's only going to be P8 here in Baku, but it's still very good points. Very good points. 40 points from Baku. We will take that. I mean, we usually go for 35 plus, but we are okay. So, Bottas level 3. Albon, I can't believe I'm getting out-qualified. How do I actually get out-qualified in that race? He's only got 99, less speed as well. And our Bottas has got 50 qualifying compared to the rivals. So a big matchup for race number 3. The rival is 96 team score ahead of us. So nearly 100 team score ahead as we head off to China and Shanghai for race number 3. We'll be doing 4 races today, and that is in total of races 1, 2, 4. So let's see where we qualify. Again, Albon doing the business. Bottas not. I mean, Bottas P23. Jesus, that's bad. So I'm going to go medium and hards, 1 stop. We're going to go on to the same boost. It is the unstoppable boost. It's going to make us unstoppable. We absolutely hope. It's going to be getting Bottas through, which is going to be the problem. And he gets an average start. That doesn't help. And we don't have many race start speed boosts. So we've kind of got to live with what we have right now. And that is the limited boost options. Now, we have got some decent boosts, of course, from racing last season. But we still don't have the best ones that we could possibly get for these tracks. But Bottas has made a good start. He's up to P14 already. And Albon is now up to P5. So he is coming through the field quite nicely. Bottas P13. Hopefully that will get better and better as we head down the straight for the first time. Conserve as much as we can. See if we can just push in. Bit of a carnage, but we're up to P13. If we can get past another car here, that would be nice. Can we go around Alonso on that hard tyre? Probably not, so we're looking a little bit vulnerable. Albon is up to P number 3. Here comes Ocon with a move up the inside. And also nearly letting Russell past as Bottas starts pushing. Can we get past or repast Ocon? Yes, we can. We've just got to conserve power unit, though, all the time. We've just got to really manage. We are managing with Albon, who, look at P1, is absolutely gone. How are you supposed to keep with P1? It is phenomenal. That pace of the Red Bull on soft tyres as well. So again, not a lot of power unit left for Bottas to come through. He is going to go to mediums. He is staying in. He's going to move past P12. And he's got Alonso now, P11 ahead of him. He will go to mediums. And we'll have Albon onto the hards. But that Red Bull is absolutely so clear. It is unbelievable how quick that Red Bull car is round here. He must be using some premium boost or something, because that is phenomenal. Bottas has got really... I mean, I should believe more in Bottas's tyre management, because look how much hard tyre he's got left. Again, probably another one that could run mediums for 4 laps here. Maybe could even run softs, but we're going to go for medium. We'll find out if tomorrow we'll be running the softs or not. It's P8 though. Albon's in a decent position, or decent enough position. I reckon we can go softs for Bottas. I'm going to risk this, because why not? This is what we're all about. Surely Bottas, with his good tyre management, could eke out some soft tyres for 3 laps, or just about 3 laps, and we can crawl over the finish line. He's in though, but here goes Albon, back up to P2, scoring some good points is Alex Albon. It's a shame about Bottas's qualifying, because it is killing us in this GP so far. We haven't got anyone else better. But out into P12 he comes. Valtteri Bottas now starts the fight through the field. There they are. Look how many cars are sitting ahead of him at the moment. But he's going to get into P11. Danny Rick caught napping in the RB, and he's up to P10. Softs might be the right call here. Up to P9. And maybe round the outside of Sainz. Up to P8. And here goes Valtteri Bottas. Softs was the right call. And I think tomorrow, 4 medium 3 soft for Bottas is going to be absolutely beautiful to try and get him through the pack. Maybe even start on the softs to get that pace advantage. Yeah, definitely working out well. Into this corner. and past Fernando into P7. This is looking superb for some points round Shanghai. We're going to push out of these final corners. We've got a McLaren that's catching us up as well. We're going to drop a gear and disappear and get away from him. Can we get Lewis Hamilton? Need a good exit on the soft tyres. Not quite going to get it, but now we do. It's up to P6 and it's up to P5. Brilliant, brilliant points scoring here. We've got mediums ahead. Is there any way that we can catch these two cars, or at least Alex Albon? He's in touching distance. Surely now it's into P4. Is P3 on the cards as well? We are absolutely closing on the Scuderia Ferrari. Down the straight we go. Need a bit more luck, I'm afraid, I think, to get P3. But Leclerc goes wide. And now on the traction, here we go. Into the final corner. No, we can't. We are missed out by fractions of a tenth. Stuck behind the gearbox of the Ferrari. But I tell you what, one stop worked nicely in the end. And I think tomorrow, 4 medium, 3 soft for Bottas. Albon will stick to the same strategy. That is good, and as good as we can get. Just if only we had some premium race start with speed boosts. 44 points. That is big. That is big. Look at that rival team score. Level 5 Joe. Looking an option, but I've only got him level 4, so not, and he's got bad tyre management, but kind of like Albon's. Bottas level 3, and the speed, you have to get the speed in your setup. This rival using power unit at Shanghai potentially forgot to change their setup. So off to race number 4, the final race of this free-to-play opening round for this video, and I hope you are enjoying it so far. We are at Bahrain for the free-to-play account, power unit circuit, and we are hoping for that one stop again. 3 medium, 4 hard, 3 medium, that is going to light up the pack. And look at this, we are out-qualified phenomenally. Even out, why was Albon only P15? He's been starting like P4, P8. Wow, we have been absolutely done and dusted in this one. Medium and hards, overtaking power unit. I've got to kind of see what I've got, because I don't think I've really got, I mean, unstoppable. Let's use unstoppable. See if it makes us again. Unstoppable, let's go. It's the final one. Come on, let's do this. Let's finish. If we can keep 40 points, that is huge. It's going to be tricky at a circuit that we qualified at the back from pretty much. But we've got okay away. And now Bottas and Albon getting swallowed by the pack a little bit. But we're in P11. Now, some good chances to overtake, especially in this section. If you keep on pushing, you can usually make some good ground. You can see Bottas now starting to come through. Rival not pushing. They are a bot. They will soon start to. So, yeah, got to just watch that out. We're past Charles Leclerc. And then what you want to do is just conserve down these straights and gain some of that power unit that you've worked so hard to use and gain some of it back. It's always a very, very big help. And you can see the rival will come past because they are pushing. That's fine. We're going to push through this section in P7. So up to P7 and P10. 3 cars we can see right ahead of us, really close here. And we're going to take at least 1. We're going to take 2. That is a beautiful move. And we're going to go back to medium while the bot is pushing. Bottas sniffing at Alex Albon's Williams seat. And can't get through just yet. P10 for Albon. And up to P4 now, Bottas. Brilliant move. Again, Bottas surprising me on the tyres because he's not far off doing 4 mediums here. Again, just surprising me a little bit. I think I need to have a look, but maybe Dragon Boost, if we've got anything, could be good. I imagine we could probably run 4 medium here if we don't want to gain too much. You can see Bottas just coming around that bit now. We've got good power unit, so we'll take the hards. We'll be okay, hopefully. Albon just couldn't get through at his time of asking against Charles Leclerc. Down the straight then. Bottas coming out in what looks to be a P6. Albon just sitting here behind Leclerc. Can we get through into P3? There is P3 and P2. Hard tyres not really promoting us past the overtake. Now it is, but it's both cars working together, and we are past. Now Albon's got good power unit left, currently in P3. It's going to drop back to around P9, potentially. But again, we're in a good position. But that Red Bull is out front by a mile yet again. It's not even the Williams. It's the Red Bull of Max Verstappen we got to worry about. He is clear as day ahead. Albon's out in P4. You can see we literally can't do anything more. It is the AI who is so strong. Carlos Sainz is going to be on our tail soon as well. The question is, can we get some power unit with Bottas, hold him up, and bring Albon into the picture? That's what we're going to be planning here. It's going to be a beautiful team move if we can get the job done. We are just conserving. We're never going to catch P1 here. Never. Not in a million years. And here we go. Here is the Ferrari, and we are holding up nicely. Now we can hit the power because we don't want Sainz to come through. And we've still held him up though. And now Albon can focus in on the Ferrari. He's in ground now. He is in the dirty air. In the final race of this video for today. P4 Albon, with 1 lap to go, makes it into P3. And that could be game, set, match. The Red Bull far too quick for us out front. Someone's put the rocket up Max Verstappen's bottom this weekend. But for us, we're going to be on our way to some scoring more points in the 40s. And I mean, the best we could do, literally 45. That is very, very beautiful indeed. Hopefully, you're going to be scoring some good points. Hopefully, this is going to give you a really good idea of what you can score as well. But we're not quite unstoppable, but the unstoppable boost helped us in some way. It is P2 for Valtteri Bottas. Alex Albon coming home for P3. And for 4 races in contender with a team score between 980 and 1050, I would say that's pretty good going. Especially when we're starting with at least one driver pretty much on the back of the grid. It gets pretty tough. But we've scored well, and that's all that absolutely matters. Come on, let's go. This is exciting round indeed. 106.3, look, you can see the team score matchup. Level 6 Norris, level 5 Bottas. We were well back. Somehow, 64 qualifying Albon ended up pretty much near the back. Sometimes, it's mad. There's the car setup though. It just shows you've got to get the right setup. If you get the right setup, you will score big, big points. That is certain, because some of these setups that we're seeing, they've got good parts. They're just using them wrong. But 4 races done, and I'm glad to report that we've only dropped 16 points so far. It's been a very, very solid round, which is exactly what we needed. So it's looking very nice, but it could all change. It couldn't just take one race to go absolutely afray, so we'll have to see. But at the moment, 366 is the benchmark. We're obviously not going to score that because we've dropped too many points, but usually we only score 300. At the moment, we're on track for around 344 if we keep the pace. So hopefully we'll bring you some more free-to-play racing tomorrow, because we've got some other races that we'll do offline. Austin, Montreal, Suzuka and Miami again. Can we score big? Can we continue? We'll find out. But good luck in your rounds, and fingers crossed you can get the job done as well, as it is the Williams Team Series event that we need to score those big, big points.